already having the materials that they needed, but they killed a potential assassin and found themselves with the rest of the Turins somehow magically given to them. Upon finding the Turins, they found themselves uh, in need of going back to. Um, they found themselves in need of going back to the very beginning of their campaign, where they find themselves back at Dragon's Mouth, and they found a old. Um, Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. They went back to Lord Ulrich to discuss the finding of all the Turins, and Lord Ulrich had sent them to Dragon's Mouth, where there was a ship that was especially prepared for them. Our adventurers were about to make their way to the Tower of the Guards. So you're on a boat. In which you will need your tokens on the boat.
I'm on the boat.
Could you place me, please?
You're first.
This is another magic. Yeah, this is a magic boat too, isn't it?
This is a unique boat. Yes, it's been prepared for you for a long time. You're not sure how long. Where- Oh, that's why. Okay, let's go for. Why can't I find the characters? Oh, no.
Oh, Naskir parted ways with us last time too.
Yes, Mascara is not with you all for some reason. Oh,
Did we
fine.
leave Vale behind, or did they come with us?
Uh, she left you back when you crossed the portal at Arl's Keep. Her mission was fulfilled whenever you killed Arl.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
However, if you roll an insight,
I'm real good at those.
you seem to recall that there was something else with her. Some kind of magical realm that was buried beneath the castle. Like a portal to some kind of forgotten place where magic originated.
That might have been interesting.
While you contemplate that, everybody feels a huge jarring shockwave go through the boat.
That doesn't sound good.
Everybody sees a Kubi like dressing up in his best, and he's saying these words to himself, and he looks all sad.
You not like sailing, bud? I do also want to look around to see if I can tell what caused that. Was it just waves, or did we hit something? Or did
Mm,
something hit us?
I will keep your insight roll. It's like it originated from the boat.
Oh, the boat is self-steering, right?
Yes,
That's right. Take us to the God Pillar.
the boat does not respond.
Can I tell if
Another
the boat can think?
I'm not sure what to roll for that. Arcana? You feel another major shockwave emit from the boat. And this time you see it ripple all around the boat, all the way so you can't see it anymore, affecting the water. Um, you don't really know. There's something unique about this boat. It's definitely not an ordinary boat.
I'm gonna try and cast a cantrip.
Okay.
Let's just say, sure, just produce flame. Does it work?
You try to produce flame, and then you hear what sounds like a voice above you. Not allowed. Not allowed.
Look up.
You
Do I
see,
see anything?
you see a parrot half something very shiny with a red eye looking at you. Not allowed. Not allowed.
There's no magic allowed on the boat when we came the first time either.
Yeah. I was hoping
Perception
that
or
wasn't the case.
survival. This can be anyone's role.
I mean, I got a really good survival. Hey, 23. Pretty good.
Sweet. Everyone feels a major shockwave come from the boat again. Seeing the waves just kind of ripple so you can't see them out of sight. Servani, you start to notice that the air just is different. It's like it's more rich.
Time has passed since we've been on the boat.
Right now, just give me a 1d20. Wow, okay. So it feels like an hour.
All right. Does it seem like there is an issue, or does it seem like the boat is doing what it's supposed to be doing?
The boat is just going somewhere. You just don't know where the boat is going. But it doesn't seem like saying anything to the boat makes it do anything.
It is moving on its own, though.
It is.
Oh, okay. Good, good, good.
Is the parrot thing real, or is that just like a visual aid?
You look up, you see a parrot slash shiny thing. It's looking at you.
Is it like a metallic parrot?
Half of it is.
I've half a guess that they tried to bring back its mom.
Another shockwave emits from the boat.
Radar or something?
Hmm?
Is it like a radar or something? Can I do like an arcana to like see what I can tell about this?
Yeah, just the shockwave.
Well, what the ship is doing, I would like to know like what
Okay.
that is.
Um, I don't know if Arcana would help you on this. If you want to roll a investigation, you can do that.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
Is this part of the boat between, like the deck between the pontoons, is that like a flat deck or is there like
Yeah, it's
structure
flat.
beneath that? So
Well,
if I
Nave is
were to
looking
walk
around.
back here, could I like
Yeah,
look down under the boat?
you can try. Nave, you start to notice there are like doors on this flat panel. They got little handles.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. I mean, can we open them?
You can try.
I open one.
Ronnie, you look over the edge. Uh, you seem to be standing on the topmost part of the boat. There seems to be a level or two under this. Nave, when you open the compartment, um, you look inside and you see what looks like a sleeping quarters in the deck below, and there happen to be some people that are sleeping. Hmm.
I said okay. Uh, there's some people down here. Do all the hatches have people?
You look at another hatch, it just takes you to the same level. Uh, in fact, you just notice that all the hatches on the side you're on just open to that level.
What about the
As
other
you
side?
as you explore the other side, it is a completely different looking floor. It takes you to what looks like a standard ship, um, what do they call that? Hull. But in the center of it, there seems to be some kind of mechanism that is just operating the boat on its own.
Is that what's emitting the shockwaves?
Uh, Now you can do an Arcana check.
Oh, okay.
You want to help with that?
I don't
Yeah,
need your
let him
stinking help.
flex. Let him flex.
Haha!
Um, as you think on this, you feel what you think is a shockwave. Everyone else up on top, you see another shockwave shoot out from the boat. Um, it seems like this mechanism just operates moving the boat. However, you have an inkling that having all the turns in one place is signaling someone or something. and it seems to
Signaling something.
respond just on the sea.
Okay. So we could probably expect some company soon, guys.
All right. Hey, pretty bird.
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah. Shiny bird. That one works for you too. Parrot,
Oh,
the
yeah.
guy.
It ignores you.
Does it have a mind? Well, first, is it
You,
within 30 feet of me?
the pole that has the mast and all that is about 80 feet high.
So no.
Full of nuts and seeds.
Give me a seed.
Pretty bird, want a snack?
That's right. You can speak bird.
Yeah, I can speak
Nave,
with
you
all animals.
realize you're trying to yell at a bird through a boat when you're the only one in the basement.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, there's nothing else down there. I'd come back up.
The bird ignores you.
Yeah, none of us really know what to do with technological stuff, do we?
I mean, no, it's a fantasy game.
You all do as you're trying to grab the attention of the bird. The air just seems to shift to more of a slightly colder, um, I guess, scent. It just seems like the air is more rich and there's a lot more oxygen, and you don't really have to try as hard in order to get the air you need.
Huh? For what? Muffin wants to perceive our surroundings.
Okay. Do I need to roll for it?
I'm pulling it up now.
Okay. Does everybody see just a blank map with a boat on the right?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone should have control of that token of the boat.
Oh, that's a token.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
I was about to put my. Can you put a token on a token?
Uh, it would interact as two separate things. I mean, I'm sure you can. Okay, Muffin, you look around. Um, these waters seem strange. When you left Dragon's Mouth, it really just felt like an hour ago, but the more that you think about it, it has felt like weeks, actually. And what seemed like mere minutes, just time has modulated itself. You seem to notice something more in the sky where the stars can barely be seen, but it's like the constellations just constantly keep shifting as the boat keeps sailing across the waters. And then you realize every time that the boat sends out a shockwave, the constellations don't just shift, but they change entirely to something. Uh, but you do realize that ahead of you, there seems to be some fog, but a really faint blue beam on the horizon.
You said there was people.
Said what?
And
I
tell
heard half of
Shirvani
it.
about the stars.
She said
Okay.
she wants to relay that message.
You tell Servani about the stars.
I personally think that we're shifting through time.
That sounds about right.
Uh,
Shifting through time.
as soon as you say that, the parrot goes, rock, shipping through time, shipping through time.
That's the name of this episode. Shipping through time.
Okay, one person control the boat. Let me get, where is it? This.
And nominate a Kubi.
I second, because I was also thinking that.
No, I can do this. Wow.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So,
The shapes. They make no sense here.
Oh God. It's gonna hurt my soul. With
The
all
elder
no.
gods.
they're mad. They're very upset.
Okay, so as you proceed forward, um, you seem, or at least Muffin seems to perceive, that there is something ahead, but you're not sure exactly what.
Everybody just stand guard for just in case.
Okay, the more that
so,
you shift forward,
so
yeah,
I was going to say Sarvani would be distracted by the
I
stars,
can't
but
get
with the
back to it.
confirmation of we're shipping through time, okay, yeah, the stars make more sense if we're going through time like that. I want to check out the people. You said they're sleeping.
Yes.
I'm gonna poke one with my stick.
You can't. You try to go to them, and it's like something's keeping you from touching them at all.
Can I reach their mind, or is that like
Um,
blocked as well?
you try to, but it just seems like there's something blocking it.
Yeah, this place isn't letting magic fly.
But we'll let it sail. Oh,
Uh,
My
sail.
mother told me.
But there is something weird about these people, because you wouldn't think they'd be sleeping this long on a boat.
Are they alive in a stasis? Should I do like a
Yeah,
medicine check?
they're alive. Another shockwave emits through the boat. Akubi, as you are the proud piloting captain here, you notice that there are two boats that are within vicinity to attack you, that are just sitting there on the waters. Uh, it seems like the one south of you. You, you try to turn, but the boat will not. You just get to move the token right now. Unless you want to try to steer the boat.
Clear.
Okay. Roll a animal handling check.
Whoa there, girl. Easy. You should turn a little bit to the left.
He rejects you as captain.
You're not good enough friends yet.
They seem to be about 100 feet away from you, and the boats are just sitting there.
Do they fly flags?
They do. As you see these boats, as your boat, just very slowly keeps going straight. Uh, the masts are like, it's like you're looking into the sky. These are not normal fabrics.
It's human skin.
Wouldn't be the first time we've seen people's skin used as
Arr, I be Captain
material.
Creepers.
Jeepers creepers. Yar.
Oh, Jeepers as my brother.
Okay.
Wow, you did
And
go that fast.
are they like moving to attack us or just staying there?
They're just sitting there. The boat is actually before that black line there.
Okay. Well, I
Here.
wave.
Here.
I don't know.
I move you back. What? Oh, that's why.
Huh?
On the wrong leg.
What?
There we go. Okay. So you wave at the boat, and you just see what looks like shadowy figures on these boats.
Do any of the shadowy figures wave back?
No, they
I
just
flip
stand
them
there.
off.
You try to flip them, but your hand will not reach to move them.
I flip them the bird.
The bird does not respond to you.
Damn it, Polly, do your job. Insult these men.
A strange badger folk appears on the boat.
Badger?
I'm
Like
kidding.
badger, badger, badger?
On
No,
our boat?
no.
Mushroom,
Joke.
mushroom.
The showboat.
Now there's a
Gotcha.
snake. Okay. As your boat seems to pass by theirs, you start to notice, it doesn't really matter which side of the boat you're on. You start to notice that there are much more boats than these that seem to be sitting there. They also have masts that look like you're looking up into the stars, and they
So these,
have shadowy figures that are aboard them. An
so
eerie
these
feeling
are
falls upon all of you.
are these potentially ships that are ferrying the dead?
Um,
Would that be like an insight or
uh,
religion?
roll religion.
Ooh, I'm not good at this. Hey, that's still good.
Um, you think back into your studies, even in magic training, of some obscure reference to something about fairies of the dead.
I'm
This
well traveled.
doesn't seem like dead folk. But
Some
they do
other kind
seem
of like otherworldly travelers.
they do seem sentient though.
Do they seem fully real or kind of like two
Akubi
inches to the
moved
left of our real world?
Akubi moved the boat one. Um, you can't really tell. But another shockwave shoots out from the boat, and it seems like the boats around you begin to turn toward your boat.
Hey, Polly, are we able to defend ourselves if we are attacked? Because some of us can only use magic to do that.
The bird does not respond.
Nave, can you ask the bird if we'll be able to magically defend ourselves?
The bird doesn't listen to me.
The bird says from above, I heard that.
So, is it allowed?
I'm not loud. I'm not loud.
Not allowed. Not allowed. I mean, you heard the
Who's not
bird.
allowed?
As you all fight with the bird trying to get information, you start to see the boat slowly turn. Where is the handle? Knave, you feel something drop in your pocket. Along with Crixus, you feel something slightly heavy fall into your sack.
What's in my pocket?
What's in my pocket?
Okay, Knave, you find what seems to be a letter with on the letter is, well, that's dumb. They're really specific turn dimensions. Well, that's not what's written. Uh, you find a note where written on the note, uh, it would say, ask for the captain. Crixus, your note simply says, get the crew below.
Okay. I'm gonna take it seriously and start trying to get people moving that direction.
I would like to speak with your captain.
I'm the captain.
Bird?
I didn't quite hear that.
The bird says he's the captain. Kubi, move the boot. Move the boat one. The bird is staring at you, Knave. Crixus, as you go to try to wake the crew, uh, it seems like something's keeping you from actually getting to the crew.
Like,
Can we physically get into the space?
Oh,
Captain,
that's too much.
wake the crew.
The bird just says, "You do it. You do it."
Oh,
and are
Flap
we
the
within
crew.
shouting distance of someone, or
Uh, Knave and then Crixus. So Knave, as the bird is telling you, "You do it. You do it." You start to notice that on the deck there are some weird looking metal canister tubes that just kind of appear on the deck. You're not sure what exactly they are. You've never seen anything like it before.
Things just keep happening, and I have no idea what to do.
But it does seem like there is an image on these things that look like a calling card to your boss.
Oh,
Crixus, as you look around to try to wake up people below, it just seems like there's an invisible wall just keeping you from even getting any sound to those people.
I mean, I don't really know what to do here. I got given a piece of paper that says to warn people and get them beneath the decks.
Uh, you want to look at the note again?
Yes, what does the note say?
You find scribbled under that, it says look for the button.
Okay, more cryptic. Look around for a button.
Give me a investigation.
We can do that.
Sweet. You happen to notice that there is a weird plank very close to the wall of the ship. Could we move the boat one? Uh, there's a weird plank on the far side of the room that seems like it's been shifted.
I'll go over there and take a look. Can I go to it and like take a look and look for a button? Like, is it
Yes.
a loose board?
Yes, you do find it is a loose board, and under this board there is a button.
Perfect. I push it.
You push the button. Nave, Servani, and Akubi. Uh, these weird little tubes that are on the deck, there are three on each side, suddenly glow like a strange rainbow color, and they just get brighter and brighter and brighter, and they shoot like a straight beam of light off both sides of the ship. The two ships closest to you end up uh, sinking, and well, one of them immediately obliterates. The other one gets cracked in half and is sinking.
cannons, fairy cannons. That's pretty cool.
Chrysix, you think the wall is down. It's still there. You're not sure what that button did.
It just I pushed a button and it didn't hear nothing.
Do you push it again?
Well, did anything happen from my point of view?
You heard a loud
Firing
sound.
lasers.
You heard
But
a
from
loud
my point of
sound, but
view,
that
I
was
just
it.
got told to push a button. So
Makes sense that you're the button pusher.
Akubi moved the boat one.
okay. Are people like paying attention? Am I like people scrambling? Is there any reaction from me pushing this button?
Uh, it seems like they're still asleep, but you can look around for another button.
Odds that two hidden buttons are in the sleeping quarters of these people.
How many buttons are there in here?
But if the buttons are in the sleeping quarters, I don't think we can get in there. I'm gonna try and hop
Okay,
in
hop in what?
where the people are sleeping. I'm
Oh,
gonna try and
okay.
hop down.
Like you're going to the floor where Crixus is, but you're going to try to get in one of the bunks.
Oh no, I thought I was still on the top deck, and
Oh,
yeah, so not being able to like touch them, I was still able to put my staff into the like entrance to there. I thought it was
Oh yeah.
preventing me from physically getting into the space.
Oh no, no. You're down on the same level with Crixus. Kubi, Nave, you're hearing the birds say, "We're doomed. We're doomed."
Is there light? Is it dark?
No, you can see. There are
Okay.
a few torches on the walls that are lighting up this lower cabin.
Are they just like sleeping in bunks or
They're sleeping in little beds. One of the uh, or two of the people are sleeping in what looks like a bunk made for crews.
and they look just like normal beds, not like
Yeah, they look like normal beds. The people are different, but the beds are normal.
they got blankets and everything?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start ripping off blankets.
You try to get to the bunks, and it's like there's an invisible wall there. Crixus, I need another investigation from you.
Sure thing.
Uh, Nave, you seem to notice that one of the boats that are getting close to the ship
Ooh.
seems like they are about to attack the ship. Yeah, Crixus, you just blink and look to your left and look to your right. You look up, you look back at that button, and you say, "I found a button."
Kind of shout up to, did this do anything? And I'll push it again.
Uh,
Hey, Nave, did this
people
do
on
anything? Click.
people up top, you see the cannons start to light up again. Uh,
Oh
this
shit!
time, this time, the three cannons on each side converge into one triple cannon, and it just fires like light bullets um, in just random locations. It seems to hit the sail of one of the boats, but mostly it hits the water, and some of the other smaller boats are trying to avoid the bullets. In
It was like grape
which
shot.
it hits this far one right here on the front, and you hear some. You don't really recognize the language, um, but it sounds chaotic for what it is. But it seems like the boats are trying to evade the bullets.
So, Nave, did this do? I'm shouting up. Does anyone hear this? Is this doing
Yeah,
anything?
they hear you. Uh, y'all are hearing something from below, even though the cannons are somewhat loud. It sounds like Crix's voice.
Does anything?
I'm like, what?
Does
Whatever
this
you're
do
doing, keep
anything?
doing it.
Okay. Click.
Starts mashing the button. Click, 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 click.
The cannons are rapidly firing still. But somehow the enemy boats, that's the wrong one. Yeah, the enemy boats are somehow closing in. One of them is within 150 feet from y'all. Akubi, you're looking at it. Um, Give me a perception, Akubi. And Servani, you're still not finding a way to get to this bunk. There is just something in the way.
I'm gonna try to produce flame again.
You try and nothing happens.
Okay.
Akubi, you notice from a distance, it's like these aren't beast folk, but the form of them resembles beast folk. But just even looking at their bodies, it's like you're looking into something that is absorbing all the light around them. And it just seems like the air is going into whatever that is.
Okay. Click.
You push the button. Um, Akubi Nave, you see the cannon start to shoot again. But it seems like after a couple of shots, it just stops, and you hear what sounds like a sizzling sound. You can move your boat 2 spaces.
I'm gonna head back to the opening. Shout up at the bird. Captain Polly, how do we wake the crew?
He says, "Push the button, push the button,
Which button?
the button."
I look over at Crixus. That's not
Okay.
working.
Not the cannons, the button.
Muffin, you want to help me come look for a real button?
Another shockwave emits from the boat. Is that you look around, you notice the plank where Crixus was, and you start to look around there. You don't really see anything.
Can you re-roll with Alex's help, like a advantage roll?
Yeah. Oh, very good. Okay, so you notice
He's
on
not a
the
very good
other
captain.
side of the room, there is another loose floorboard plank.
Okay. Muffin will move it.
You remove it, and you see another button that is labeled "Do not push."
Uh,
Is it red?
It is red like the other button.
I'm getting mixed signals here.
Okay, I need to know 2 things before the ultimatum of this button. Crucis, are you still pushing the button? And Akubi, are you still trying to look at these things on the other boat?
I was waiting to be told when to push the button.
Okay.
Well, Muffin yells out that she found another button, but it says "Do not push."
Okay, so what are we needing then? Okay. All right. I'll push my
All right, I'm
button
gonna
then.
push the button.
Okay, you push both buttons at the same time. Um, so Akubi, you see what looks like the cannons start to fire again, and they happen to hit the most distant in the north, which ends up sending immediately disintegrating the boat. And then you see the one closest to you down south catching the flames and is sinking. But you do notice something on the one that's sinking down south. There is something under that one boat. Uh, okay, Muffin, when you push the button, the crew seemingly wakes up. Now, bef- okay, well, I'll just do it this way. So the crew wakes up. You see a few of the crew just kind of run upstairs, but you see one of them just kind of stay on the bunk and not really do anything and is just sitting there. And it seems like the crew keeps running back and forth, yelling at the person who's just sitting there, saying, "We gotta leave, we gotta leave."
Do they seem to take notice of us?
No,
I'm gonna try and get the attention of one.
um, okay.
Like, hey, can you answer a few questions for me?
Roll a sleight of hand.
Oh,
Nothing. Um, the person's just sitting there, just kind of looking around.
I'm gonna try to produce flame again.
You try to, and nothing happens.
Okay, so the button didn't disable the anti-magic.
You do notice though that another one of the sailors who was, or one of the people that was previously asleep and ran upstairs and came back down, said, "We need to go. The ship is a going down." "I don't want to. We got to go." "Fine." As you see this person just kind of walk out with some turtle folk.
Familiar voice?
Not to you.
Does it look like the ship is going down?
To you, no.
I'm gonna go back up on the top deck.
You go back up top, you see the person who left the deck below along with the other ones who were asleep. It seems like they're trying to get off the boat, and the cannons are still firing at these other ships. I need another perception from Akubi and another one from Nave. Yeah, you just see the boats getting closer to you, except that one down south. It still looks like there's something under that boat, even though there's less of the boat showing. Crixus, are you still pushing the button?
Until someone hasn't told me not to, so I'm just gonna spam it.
Oh, you're spamming the button. Okay, these cannons are going crazy. It seems like they've just about sunk the boats, except for the one that seems to be within 70 feet from you. Savani, as you go up, you start to notice that uh, the people below are trying to get onto a small boat attachment on the side of the ship that you didn't know was there. It's not the time to explore, cat. Um, and they seem to be trying to get off real fast. You hear them say, "We need to go now. The ship's on fire." Uh, yeah, guys, I don't like it here. It's not good. Um, and then you start to hear some yells of "Quickly, or we'll die!" And you look around. There's no fire.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Above the table, are these tokens accurate to what these ships look like, or do these other ships look kind of familiar to what we're already on?
No, your boat looks different compared to the other boats. The other boats look like half night sky, half you're not sure how necessarily to describe it other than some kind of sunken ship. So it's kind of like the Black Pearl with astral sails, I guess.
All right. There goes that theory. Uh,
However, there is something weird about one of the sails, and you can't quite put your finger on it, but it seems familiar. It could be you can move the boat free spaces.
hey, Captain Polly, is there a button to turn off the anti-magic?
Bird says nothing. It could be as the boat slowly passes the boat down south. You notice that that boat that was sinking is no longer visible, but there is definitely something under where that boat was. And if you can see it from 100 feet away under the water, you've got a bad feeling. Okay, as you keep going straight, hold on, give me a second. Let's put that there. Control by player. Save. You notice that your boat is somehow getting caught in what is now forming to be a whirlpool.
Oh man, no, I really haven't been able to change my spells. Wouldn't help.
Okay, I need just 2 people to roll an initiative.
Oh, gotta hit my token. Whoopsie. Try that again.
I guess, yeah.
There we go. It got on the
That
counter.
works. Okay, let's do. Can someone else roll a initiative? Even if you put your player token on the bottom, that would work.
There you go.
Except Niskara is not part of this. That's me.
Oh, it did work. It just changed it for the boat. Okay.
Yeah, so you gotta uh, just use your player token, just put it somewhere toward the bottom and roll off that. That'll work. Okay.
I have something that helps with initiative. It's just I don't think it'll work right now because it's magic.
Okay, Akubi, I need you to move the boat up 2 and over to the left 2. That's 1. There we go. Okay. As you were seeing this monstrosity of a whirlpool form, you begin to realize that this is not normal. You begin to see what looks like very, very giant fangs that are hanging like 200 feet out of the water that are starting to form obstacles in the water. Uh, this should not be here.
A Scylla?
But you do also notice on the horizon that the other boat seems to be trying to position itself to attack you. And you start to see like glowing lights on the ship itself. Let me go ahead and put let's change this to the yellow circles represent teeth. Okay. Um, I need to know three things. Number one, I need to know who wants to try to steer the boat amidst the uh, whirlpool thing. But also, I need to know who wants to man cannons.
I think I'd be better off steering the boat if it's going to be animal handling.
Okay.
And so far, I've been good at pressing buttons, so I can push buttons as you need them.
The master button pusher.
Okay. So, who would want to man which side? There's two sides for cannons. There's left side, right side.
Port and starboard.
Yes.
I'll take a side.
You want left or right?
What side is Crixus on?
Crixus is down below.
He's going to man aside.
He's the button side.
Left side, I guess.
Okay. Who wants to man the right?
I guess Akubi, he's the only one left.
Could be your muted.
Muffin's here too.
Yeah, but then I would have to control her.
That's too domineering. Okay, in the process of figuring out who has what, Knave, you feel what seems like another item placed in your bag, which is a very similar stick from the past, but etched on this stick, it just has a couple of sentences on it. Destroy the teeth, avoid the light, embrace the center.
Destroy the teeth, avoid the light, embrace the center. Okay, easy enough.
Okay, outside of that, I need a animal handling check.
Oops. Didn't mean to roll it twice, but it's the same.
Double 12. Um, okay. You seem to notice on observation that the whirlpool is going to shift you more left than it will upward, but it seems like the closer you get to the center, the more it's going to pull you toward the center.
Okay.
I need someone else to get, well, I guess Muffin can help you with this. Perception through Muffin's stats.
Ooh.
She sees a
Wah,
laser on the
wah.
deck and she just totally loses sight of everything. She is going for that laser. And
And
then you
that one.
realize the bird up top is playing games with her.
To my character.
She saw a laser.
She turned into a cat.
On Nave.
Muffin got nothing.
The
Turns you
half
into
robot
like a
parrot
cat.
has a laser pointer.
I have a +9.
Well, that makes it a 10, but it's still in that one.
Good thing you can't critically fail. You can't
This is
actually critically fail skill
the
checks.
baby's judging you too.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Hey, it makes sense that parrots mess with the cat. Because they do. Parrots mess with cats.
It's true.
Okay, so based on this, go ahead and move the ship um, anywhere you want to that's within at least 2 left and 1 or 2 up.
Oops. There we go.
Okay. The boat across the way fires a cannon of light. Wait, hold on. Fires what looks like a cannon of light, but it seems like this particular cannon shot shoots some kind of energy that just disintegrates the mast of the ship. You still have the post, but you no longer have a mast, making it more difficult to uh, go sideways. And it's like you've just got to roll higher on your checks now.
Okay. I'll just roll in that
Okay.
20.
You better.
Okay, give me a another animal handling, and then Chrisix, I need a D20 for you.
There's a 10.
A 10.
10.
You're not sure if you should push the button, but
Okay.
it is a shiny button. Okay,
Yes,
14.
Casey Cannons.
You can move sideways 1, but move up 2. Okay, Akubi and Servani, just because you're not sure what exactly Nave is doing other than steering, you are getting way too close to the center.
Did he not read off the stick to us?
He never said he did.
We need to embrace the center. Destroy the teeth. Avoid the light.
Nave, roll persuasion.
Against my own PCs? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Almost a
Nave.
natural 20.
This
I,
is the most stoic you have ever heard Nave sound. Like he's not sure if it's a life or death situation, but he just seems more serious than the good old country folk and the people back home and the cornfields and Victor.
very
People forget Victor.
multifaceted person.
He's not even present in this battle.
I mean, he's here.
Little
I
old
have him
humble Nave.
summoned. He's just, he's not doing anything.
Crixus, for some reason you heard push the button.
You got a
No, you
7.
tried to roll, just push the button
Fair, fair. We're pushing the button.
7 times. Okay.
That's what I heard.
Kubi, your cannon starts to light up along with Servani. I need a you can either give me a D20 or an attack roll. It's whatever you prefer.
Well, an attack roll would be better because it has modifiers.
Okay.
What are we using
Akubi,
as an attack roll?
just it
Probably
could be
just
any weapon.
proficiency.
Yeah, your proficiency. Kubi, as you go to shoot your cannon, you seem really drawn to Servani. You said you're on the left?
Yep.
Okay. You seem really drawn to the very tall tooth that is pillaring the sky. You point your cannon at it, and it hits. It drives a huge hole into the center of this massive tooth uh, that is still standing, but you can see that it's done some pretty good damage to the tooth. It seems to be shaking, but not falling. Uh, Savani, you try to position the cannon where it needs to be, but you can't quite figure out this mechanism. And the lights from the cannon just kind of shoot across the sky and into the distance. Okay, the opposing ship seems to like it's charging again, but does nothing more. I need another animal handling check. A roll from Sarvani and, well, just D20 from Sarvani, Akubi, and Chrisix. And then Knave,
Oh
animal
God,
handling.
there's a
Crixus, you go to push the button and you jam your finger in the wood, like on a stud that is clearly a foot away from the button.
This is absurd. I don't even know why I'm down here.
Bonnie, you're waiting patiently for this cannon to fire. It won't do anything. Knave, you seem to have gained control. You feel like you can actually push against the pull from the center if you want to, but you can move 3 left or 3 up. Or if you want to move down 3, you can do that too.
Can I
That
move
has
down
to
two and
be,
left one?
yeah, you can do that.
I have a question.
Okay.
I'm going to try and use one of my wild shape features to bring out a familiar.
Okay.
The Tressum Nova or whatever. Does she
Mhm.
appear?
No.
Does it still use the resource?
No.
Okay.
Akubi. D20. All right, Akubi, you're sitting there. You are ready to fire that cannon. Nothing happens. But now you're perplexed how a magical machine could once do wondrous things and now does nothing. But you stand there intent. Okay, I need another round of rolls.
The inconsistency of magic, am I right?
Wow.
Wow.
Knave, the boat goes
What do you think?
directly up 4 spaces.
Up 4?
Up 4, over 2, to the left.
We're very close to the center.
Okay, and then one from Crixus and one from Akubi.
I need a button pushing check.
Okie doke. There's a 13.
Yes, you find the button with your sore wing, and you push the button. Servani, the tooth for some reason just looks really far, but you're not sure if you should shoot the ship across the center or shoot the tooth. So which do you want to shoot? The tooth? Okay. You can only hit one. Josh sounds so young.
Yes.
Okay, Savani, which one are you shooting? Okay, you fire a light across the way that blasts into the side of the tooth, making a charred side that makes it look like the tooth itself is about to collapse. Um, Based on the heavy winds you're suddenly feeling, the tooth itself folds in on itself, and it's like the waters below you are violently shaking. Kubi, you try to fire something, but it seems like your turret just won't turn. It just shoots a light into nothing. Uh, you all see the enemy boat that's trying to fire at you all, completely miss and rams into a tooth, and just blows up. Or you're not sure if it blows up. You just see a bright light shoot from above, and it just disappears. One last roll. Actually, I just need Nave's roll.
Okay, am I ready?
Yes. Perfect.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
so
so
you go
cinematic.
straight in. Okay, so Nave looks at his comrades, and what does he say as he realizes he no longer has control of the ship?
Embrace the center. Still
Okay,
your hearts, men. We go into the unknown.
okay. You find yourself getting sucked into the center of whatever this monstrosity is. Uh, and everything, it just seems like, is violently shaking across the boat. Everyone is holding on for dear life. Crixus, you're not really sure what's going on other than you feel the boat violently shaking. And it seems like it's just brighter down here for some reason. Um, and as you all go into darkness, you see a light that is below you, and the ship suddenly shoots up um, into this big opening, and you find yourself surrounded by 5 gigantic statues with bright beams shooting down on top of each of you. And that is where we will end tonight.
8 o'clock already?
We're facing down. Oh yeah, I guess so. We're facing down the great hand.
It is a great hand.
We got 5 big bads, big monsters.
You're being real talkative right now, you know that?
Nate, something
Adorable.
is familiar about these particular statues. For some reason, you just think of King Ulrich for some reason, but you're not sure why.
Probably his
Over the
party
table.
members.
Are
He said he had a
the
party.
turns different? Are the turns different colors?
Yeah, they are.
Because I can't help
They're
but
all
notice that
different
those
objects.
statues got a hand out.
These
Oh,
these
that's fine.
statues, just to give you some context, so it's like y'all are in Washington, Mount Rainier in Seattle.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the statues are that far away, and it seems like they're well over 1,000 feet up in the sky, but they're coming up out of the water.
Good lord.
Big statues.
So we will pick up at the Tower of the Guards next week.
Anybody else heard the Iliad?
Yes, I have.
Artemis is heard of the Iliad. Yes, she has.
She has.
You all now
Yeah.
notice there is a little baby um, hamster folk on the ship, like a hamster cat. And now there's questions.
Or is it luck of the draw between the two parents, if possible, for interspecies?
It is a very adorable kitten with hamster feet.
Oh God! A cat with opposable thumbs.
Oh,
What have we done?
oh. You know, I bet if cats had opposable thumbs, they would just throw shit off shelves at that point.
Yeah.
Hurling jars at their owners.
They would hold
Pouring their
guns and
soda at my
shoot them.
face.
Oh, you couldn't even keep the treats under lock and key because them fuckers would learn how to lockpick.
Yeah, ultimately, they wouldn't need us to open cans of tuna, so our days are limited.
Folks would beat me up.
Huh?
Folks would beat me up.
Oh yeah. You ever get punched by a cat?
I mean, you're asking. You know, well, you see
No.
now.
Arr.
It's your dad messing with you.
Cats
So
are
they,
usually nice to me.
right?
You don't want to meet our cat.
I have met your cat. I've held your
He's a
cat.
bully.
He's a jerk most of the time.
My
He
cat's
climbs
super
under the
nice.
couch and gets people's toes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, in that case, we'll probably call it here.
Hey, quick question.
Yes.
Does produce flame work?
Wow, you've been trying this shit all session.
You try to do that, and you just see like the eyes of the statues just blaze.
Yeah, so no
Magic's
magic.
how I'm
You're
useful.
just gonna piss it off.
Without magic, I'm just a crazy drugged up dude, man. I
Well,
can't
think
do
about
it.
this for a second. We're outside of the natural order. Your magic has no place here.
Well, you
Horrifying.
think that. Well, I might throw you a bone if you roll a high enough insight.
This insight roll is going to coincide with trying to cast
Do
Iron
you
Hand, which
want
is
do you want
my.
a guidance with that?
Oh, I was going to try and cast one of my cleric cantrips because I literally worship the universe.
Um, so there's no bonus modifiers on that.
I mean, if I could cast guidance, sure,
Yeah.
but even
That
that was not
doesn't
what I meant
cast
to
it.
click. No, hang on. I got this button here somewhere. There we go. 20.
You're considering the components necessary to make this happen. You feel the magic leave you. You feel heat. But it seems like there's just no time to make the flame appear.
Hmm. Can I extrapolate from that that time is not passing for those on the boat? That we are moving through time, not experiencing it fully directly?
Uh, Part of what you said's correct, part of it's not.
Should just try throwing something off the boat. If it stops moving midair, then you'll know that.
Yeah.
I flip a coin into the ocean.
Is it just a random coin or is it
Ow.
electric?
Well, it'll be an election coin.
You get one electric coin back.
Yeah.
Sweet.
You have no power here.
I toss a cracker on the deck.
Come
There's
get it,
no
Polly.
white human on the deck.
Oh,
Nothing happens. There's just food. However,
yeah,
Mercin's
that's
still
okay.
trying to catch the laser.
Of course. Well, in that case, I think I'm going to call it here. We're
Okay.
going to call it at 9. Castle, I just sent you just a side note of just the force organization charts of the line infantry and armored column and some commandos, at least for theory, to think about what we could potentially carry. So this would be like the staff. Here's the staff of personnel that we need to fill for future campaign. But that was just private message. Figured I'd try to explain it.
All right. Yeah. No, your input is appreciated. I'll organize something up for like the base starting point,
Sure.
for the company. And like I said, you could fit a lot of shit on that ship.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got like ideas, and this is more like what I have in my kind of collection, but what I've been working on is like a fan fiction for like here's the light infantry that accompany the armored column that have a commando element attached to them. And this would be the
Yeah, for sure.
expeditionary force that goes out to kind of be a general Swiss Army knife to solve intergalactic issues.
Yeah, when you
nothing
need to
really
make
like
landfall, this is the group that does it.
yeah, to kind of like be a Swiss Army knife of taking on a problem, but not probably for
Yeah.
a prolonged period. An
We need to
expeditionary
worry about a
force, if you
PR
will.
team just yet.
No, not yet. Anyway,
Are we gonna have to worry about HR?
only if you're a jerk.
I mean, I'm sure we're going to be having to follow and some sort of law-based system for rules of engagements and things like that.
Interestingly enough, uh, in this system, there are actual skills for law. So that way, if you ever have to ask yourself, am I about to break a law? You can roll a D100 to see if you know.
Okay, so there is a part of me that wants to be that pain in the ass psychic attorney.
Higher inquisitor, mind rot.
I mean, diplomats and diplomacy is totally going to be a thing. So, like, housing for dignitaries, that kind of stuff, how you impress staff from different planets.
Yeah, it costs like one module, or maybe like one module for a luxury accommodation. And like I said, you got almost 2,000 left.
So
So
Trevani can have his way.
yes, essentially, as the game develops and the situation evolves, y'all can decide like what you need and develop it.
Cool.
Yeah. Whatever I start you off with, like the input is great, but I have to like make sure that it's not top of the line anything.
Clearly,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? It's got to be cost effective. This is a massive investment from your investors. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
alrighty, guys. You have a good night, and we'll catch up with you next week.
Yeah,
Okay,
sounds
take it
good.
easy.
Y'all
Talk
too.
to y'all later. Bye.
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 Just leave us in here. Did she just ditch you with me? Where did mommy go? Where did mommy go? Hmm?